Alright, and that's linked in and should be rolling. Alright, and with that said, it won't be taking long till we get to be seeing some things. Because I don't want to wait too long. I'm not going to wait for whether people show up from some of the usual ends or not too much. But what I will end up doing is clear this off here, because you won't have to stand by for too long. This feed's already rolling. And with that said, I'll probably throw in one more bit now to the Discord bit. Matter of fact, my squad's still called Gladiator Squad. There'll be like some things to see as to whether we bother changing that or not. See if I can find what that one. Things have not exactly been super sorted. Yeah, he's still classed as just a super citizen in some way, somehow. It really would be cool if the games could have a little bit more options as to have an allotted amount of what people can join and what's secured for others. A little bit more options with that would be nice. But I really don't think it's a good idea for me to try to challenge Arrowhead anymore. But I have to about getting things fixed and providing content. Most of you familiar with things probably know why. Finished off some morning over snack. Oh, I have a little bit of a headache, and I wish I didn't. And I was fine coming back from the dentist for the most part, but now I'm feeling a little bit. It shouldn't be much because we're just kind of grinding things and putting the cap on, which seems to take long enough as it is. So maybe it'll fade away a little bit. Maybe it's how I'm sitting. I don't know. But it's kind of been a thing. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and probably just start dropping on randoms. And for anyone who would want to join, that is if you are actually around. Let's generate a thing here. Let's generate a number that's super easy. Yeah, that works. And I'll put it over in the other thing as well, since nobody's actually showing up. But it is kind of the middle day of a work week day, so yeah, it's kind of not surprising. I'm probably just going to go for a good chunk while until I don't know, people otherwise would like me to watch some stuff. Of course, Mr. Lobo's on tonight on Cinema Insomnia, which is on Twitch, Cinema Insomnia, spelled exactly as it sounds. And if you find a guy with a bonkers tie and otherwise a very tannish complexion and glasses, you've probably found the right place. And he'll do all kinds of things. He's a horror host, and has been for quite a while, and does most of his things on Twitch now, although he does also do some live show stuff. And in fact, he will be back hosting events live, like not on Twitch live, but like in person type bits pretty soon. I think in PA, something like the event with no name, or the unnamed event, I think it is actually. So yeah, I think it's in Pennsylvania, and it's the unnamed event or unnamed horror event or something of that nature. I should have that more accurate, but if you watch the show, he's going to promote it and talk about it a little bit here and there in passing, in between when he either sketches something up or starts the horror movie for the day. And Saturdays and Mondays are the best for that, especially late in the evening, which is he gets started around 9 p.m. Eastern. And he does have a Wednesday show, but that's a little bit more of a kid-safe show. It starts up a little earlier. And he'll do cartoons and stuff like that. But granted, a lot of those cartoons are definitely from my generation, which would be in around in the 80s. So if you like 80s and 90s and stuff like that, and granted, he's got some stuff further back that he likes to show too. Matter of fact, more often than not, now that I think of it. So, yeah. I like to just kind of tune in on those as well when I'm doing some other work. And, yeah. Anyways, let's see here. I kind of wish this was a little bit more reorganized. But you be careful what you ask for, because you ask for too many things, then people might just say, well, how about you do it? I really don't want to do it. Let's see. Awards, promotions, battalion, structure, regulations. This is what I want. That number again, shall we? Yeah, 6243. What's that damn number sign thing, man? Right. I like to try and make them as simple as possible, these numbers. So yeah, I just kind of like spread it across like different components of different channels and stuff, which they'll probably tell me not to do, but the preparation system I'm really not super familiar with, and the comm system isn't quite to normal standards back yet, so there it is. So if you need to, feel free to scan back for the number of what I will have for joining as a friend and whatnot. And if you can get in, you can get in on that. I'll also try and check back with a little alt tab back to the chat now and again, probably between rounds.
HELLDIVERS,
just when I'd be able to
take command of the galaxy's liberation.
Bring in anyway. Oh gosh, this guy. So yeah, I guess meanwhile though, you know, we sure enough have a success on this order here.
Decide upon which battle.
If you really need to read all that,
liberation.
You can pause it and do it, but you know, it's really for the facilities and stuff like that, for the training bits, for our Sector X recruits that'll be coming in for reinforcements rather on August 26th. The Xbox Legion, if you will. And we'll see about them coming on in. And, you know, I'm kind of actually glad for it. Because, well, it's going to create some havoc with the servers. Kind of curious to see how that goes. But anyways, for now, the war on Curia continues back on and is definitely getting pushed forward quite hungrily now that the other major order's been wrapped up. I honestly forget. Right, before I do all that, I don't think I changed... Did I change out my main? I did not. I should do that. Because there's probably other things that I would like to play around with other than just, like, a flaming shotgun for, like, these guys. I'll leave that for bug outings to wrap that one up. The question forever really does come, though, is, like, what should I use? Because, well, you know what? I could do Punisher Plasma, you know, that's like in here. The charge up thing here is also a bit of a thing. Oh, that's the Blitzer. And that's of course this thing. There is, oh yeah. That's got a medium on it. That's also got a medium on it, however. And kind of outright explosive, even though not viciously strong per se. So maybe a bit of that, a little bit of plasma gun battling. Although it really seems like a lot of the interesting stuff to be grinded up is up on here. So maybe I'll take this. People keep saying that this is cool and it's got the drum mag option, and as such we'd have to work that up though. So, I mean, I could do this in the meantime, which is going to make me too over-reliant on how fast I can swing that sucker around for now, but yeah, it's an advantage, and quite frankly, it feels like it could use a little bit of that advantage right now, starting out. Oh, here we go again. Oh my goodness. This is exactly how I didn't get it set up the first time. There. Now that's done. And I'll probably be going in with Quasar Cannon, because I like my Quasar Cannon, so that'll be the option to kind of slap things from long distance and whatnot anyway.
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next
God,
mission.
you're loud and annoying. Shut up. Right, so let's get to it, shall we? That defense order on squids is going to be a lost cause, unfortunately. So trying to throw myself into it right now is
Allied
ideal.
destroyer coordinates received.
See if there's even room in this. I got an SOS going though, so we'll make the attempt of answering that call. Which apparently did not happen. R-key it is.
Initiating FTL jump 2.
FTL jump 2, this thing that we're not going to mention.
Jump complete.
Alright.
Mission coordinates
Already
locked.
got some sound hitch a little bit. It was very
Outbound prime.
brief, but you know. Retrieve data, of course. Okay. I can dig it though. I can dig it. So let's do 500 just to start out, because reasons. This, and I like my car. And I don't think that's accurate with both ammo sets like that. The hell? Yeah. I highly doubt two people both took the hell ammo thing, but what do you want? It's an Arrowhead game. Which means it's going to be fun, silly, and stupid in good amount of measures, but there's also going to be an extra dash of stupid. As things happen that are not supposed to, or don't go quite the way as one would foresee. Like whoever's in there announced as level 0 cadet. I have no idea why that's a thing. But apparently it's still reading that way. So I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Ooh. Oh, you're invisible in 4. We're back to those issues again, huh? Alright. That's not too bad. Oh, hello.
Requesting sentry. Requesting tag pack. I got
Oh.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Reloading.
And,
Requesting advanced weaponry.
hello.
We got a support weapon.
What was that all about?
Say hello to democracy.
And we have that collected.
Throwing supply beacon.
Where are we even on right now? Oh, look at that.
Required. Have a taste of democracy. Do that.
Okay, well,
Heavy.
oh, that's just great.
Weapon.
Nope. I guess other people had the same idea too.
Coming in hot. Ending in an eagle.
10's not bad.
Objective completed. Marking location, northeast. Follow me. Engaging.
Definitely got that attention. And I'm not sure. There we go.
Tagging location, northeast.
And I'm not sure why that happened.
Reinforcing.
We can only hope it was not our fault. And that it won't happen continuously a lot.
Activating jump pack.
Oh, oh. Yeah. And you, sir.
Dropping a pin. Northwest, 200 meters.
Really? Well,
Requesting air support. Requesting orbital.
I don't know if that missed or not. It may have.
Reinforcing!
You would have thought one of those shots would have hit his head sooner.
Reinforcements on the way.
Alright. What was even here that we... Is it cleared out? Yeah, I guess that is. So, oh shit.
Heavy, southwest, 50 meters.
Thanks.
Tagging map, south, 200 meters. Dropping a pin, west, 200 meters. Sending in an eagle. Drop ships, southwest.
Yeah, it's getting a little hot even up here.
Calling in reinforcements.
Don't know, chat. Don't know. Don't know why that would be a thing. I died due to just simply ragdolling onto a thing like
Point me to the
that.
enemy.
That's Arrowhead.
Reinforcing.
That's Arrowhead. It's on vacation Arrowhead, which means everything got fucked up sometime before and then was left that way until they were coming back.
You will never destroy our way of life.
What the actual fuck, dude? From what? Alright, so apparently they want to go that way.
Activating jump pack. New mag.
Alright, you want to be like that, huh? Excuse you? Shield on the ground that is knocking me sideways?
Reinforcing. Calling down a sentry. Heavy, west, 50 meters.
Oh, great. Oh, if this would hurry up.
Requesting air support.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting air support. Calling in reinforcements.
Is that done already? I guess so. Nope.
New mag. Heavy, west, 50 meters.
Engaging. I'll take it.
Activating jump
Damn it. I can't lay down when I want half the time on rocks, chat. I hate it. There's so many things that should have been fixed about the game that just aren't and probably never will be.
To the skies! I got the terminal!
Just wait for it to cool down.
Dropping package!
Automaton outpost scrapped.
You don't have to venture out that way anymore. Really?
Drop ship!
Oh, you sack of shit. That's okay. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna kick your ass. Get 2 to the dome just for that shit. You too.
Dropping package!
Let's see, where are they?
Package acquired!
Guess I'll just kind of
Dropping package!
join them on whatever they're doing.
Activating jump pack!
And probably fall down.
Dropping package!
Wish I could hop up there and not be allowed to, because reasons.
Package acquired!
That happened.
Requesting sentry! Heavy, northeast, 50 meters. Package acquired. Dropping package. Mag's empty!
Requesting air support.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
I can just get down into the dugout here. There we go.
Sending in an eagle.
Dropping package.
That's 5. Good enough.
Orbital inbound. Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Sending in an eagle. I got the terminal.
Objective complete.
Good job.
Drop ship. Dropping package. Requesting air support.
500 going out.
Affirmative.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Package acquired. New man. Tagging map. South. 100 meters. Drop ships. Reloading. Southeast.
Oh, you fucker. Fine. Disciplinary action. Head to dirt.
Sending in an eagle. Calling in reinforcements. Heavy south. Close. Reporting to the front. Heavy. Requesting air support.
Here comes the cavalry.
Ow, you sack of dicks. Ooh.
Requesting air support. New mag. My life for super. Mag's empty.
Oh, the time to kill with the liberator penetrator is kind of annoying, chat. I'm not gonna lie. It's not.
Requesting air support.
How are you doing?
Cancel that.
Last reload.
Sending in an eagle.
Heavy south. 50 meters. Heavy south. 50 meters. Sending in an eagle.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are.
Drop ships to the skies. Weaponry. Reloading. Drop ships. Southeast. Engaging terminal. Requesting orbital.
Requesting air support. Requesting sentry.
Sending in an eagle.
Democracy's on its way.
Holy shit. That's quite a way for a dog to get faced into the dirt.
Engaging terminal.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Dropping a pin.
You have served democracy well. Extraction awaits.
fabricator. Southeast, 50 meters. Bug fabricator. Southeast, 100 meters. Activating jump pack.
Hold position.
Requesting orbit. Throwing grenade. Back empty.
Teletime close to that.
Gosh, that blinding light's not to be marveled at. Oh shit. Oh shit. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, he fucking took...
Going down a sentry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Calling in reinforcement.
I will not be spending my time there. Oof.
Requesting air support.
How do you know I'm here? Huh? How do you know I'm here?
Fire in the hole.
Dropping a pin. East. Far.
Dickhead. Oh, darn it. I am out of the things I thought I had one more. Great.
Tagging map. East.
Have a taste of democracy.
Sending in an eagle.
Box, southeast. You will never destroy us!
Reinforcing.
Requesting air support. Reinforcing! Marking location, southeast. Cancel that.
And Cannon might be looking at you. Yep.
Calling in reinforcement. Calling in reinforcement.
Is there a reason for that?
Democracy has landed. Calling in reinforcement. Sending in an eagle. Requesting sentry.
That rocket launcher might blow you backwards if you get close to it.
Wait, Liberty! Mag's empty.
Huh. I'll borrow that.
Extraction is available.
Heavy, east, 100 meters. New mag. Reloading.
Oh, shit.
Supplies, east. Marking location, east. Supplies, cancel that.
Alright, what do I want to do with this?
On my way. Engaging. I'll take it.
Dropships, east. Dropships, east.
I need supplies.
Throwing grenade!
Reinforcing.
Ending in an eagle.
Extraction is available.
Requesting air support.
To the skies.
Ow.
Heavy, east. 50 meters.
Engaging. I'll take it.
Heavy. Bots, northeast.
Calling down a support weapon.
Bot outpost destroyed.
Calling in reinforcements. Dropships. Dropships, east. Dropships, northeast. Heavy, northeast, 100 meters. East, 50 meters. Reload required.
What was he going in there
Calling in
for?
a support weapon. Bots, east, 50 meters. Requesting air support. Heavy, northeast, 50 meters. Marking location, east. Heavy, northeast, 50 meters.
Far.
New mag!
Tracking map. North. Far.
Affirmative.
Tagging location. Southeast.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply. Heavy. Northeast. 100 meters. Requesting sentry.
Fire in the hole! How about a nice cup of liver tea?
You.
Calling down a vehicle.
Requesting air support.
Requesting sentry. Calling in extraction. Affirmative.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound. ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Heavy. Northeast. 50 meters.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Activating jump pack. Requesting air support. Thank you.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
To the sky. Mag's empty.
Oh fuck.
Requesting orbital.
Critical democracy.
Sending in an eagle.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Bots. North. Sending in an eagle.
Reinforcement budget depleted. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Bots. Northeast.
Reloading.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
You back.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
see. Anyone? And nobody's, of course, in chat.
Today you carved another.
There's a hitch there because I was transitioning screens for a moment. I'd like to see if there's anything going on, which there's not. Had a good handful of pirates out today. Let's see. I should be looking into setting things up as well for Twitch. I'm wondering if the free version of OBS can actually broadcast to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I'm thinking probably not. It's probably a paid for version, and other people are probably just kind of using two separate, like, free OBSs or another app along with it at the same time.
Mission coordinates locked.
Yeah.
Hellpods
Dominator
arrived.
is kind of fun.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Kind of thinking of actually changing over to Dominator now that I think about it. Butcher, Dominator. Disappear. Customize. Plus it can be worked like a, let's see, vertical, equip, and pattern. So it doesn't really matter that much. I just need to eventually apparently realize I didn't get to save it in time. And apparently everybody else left this game, so I might, just sorry to say, might have to return as well. And we'll just claim that, well, we kind of lost connection because I was customizing a weapon and I could crash out for that. So yeah, everybody else left and he's kind of looking to roll kind of fast there.
The super destroyer is yours.
Right. So anyways, Dominator. It'll actually give us a moment to see something as well. Like, in those conditions, if you don't hit save, did this thing save? Apparently it did. So now we know that's a thing. Okay, should be definitely equipped. Reflex sight has absolutely no difference in ergonomics, or so it claims. So keeping the 1.5 tube red dot makes sense for now, because you can use it like a sniper, and though I've never really tended to do the first person things, I don't know, it feels like the things that are set up for first person sniping aren't great, you know. It feels like it's, I don't know, I guess I got those some time ago. But yeah, I have to admit that securing someone else's Dominator and playing with it for a bit felt kind of nice. So maybe we'll play with that for a little bit. Equip that. And the pistol. That pistol definitely slams. Let's crosswind it out. see. Someone was bringing up crosswinds to me. I'm like, yeah, had my eye on it. I'm not normally into the survival
Allied destroyer coordinates
crafty
received.
games. Some
The
crafting, if
galactic
it makes
war waits for
sense.
no one.
Like, I think some of Monster Hunter World crafting worked out really well. But we'll see. But more games, more costs. And
Orbit synchronized.
I don't have a secured income yet, unfortunately. And I don't know how some other things are going to be going near future. So some things are definitely still up in the air a tad. Do I... 500. When in doubt, 500 it out, you know? Let's see, they have a sprint thing already, so maybe this. Plus I'll have the car and a jump pack. I'm fatly handicapped with heavy armor, what can I say? Yet I like mobility options. I've done pretty good though, even without a jump pack, like before with heavy armor. Definitely now into the ideals of using
If
it.
the automatons can feel
Absolutely.
regret, they shall feel it soon.
Just throw that 500 willy-nilly up in there.
Coming in hot.
Jetpack inbound. Calling down a support weapon.
Killed some of them.
Now
Definitely thinned them out a little bit.
liberty.
Take that. And I'll just poke right out through here.
Objective critical stratagem available.
I'll just slip in the back way. And that's a cannon. Oh man, you know what? You make me panic. 500 on the turret that's behind the big thing. So brace yourself for a moment. Alright, clear.
Engaging terminal. Hellbomb arm. Clear the area.
Rolly, 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 rolly. And let's see.
Tagging map.
Watch the mines if you go towards that thing I marked. There's a big ass field of them.
Bot fabricator.
I'll just already piss them off, because why not? But you'll open his angle on in there. However, I don't know if there'll still be a turret of anger. Yeah, he's there. God damn it. God damn this hill. Pretty sure I got the one. Careful, there's probably more.
Sending in an eagle.
What is shooting at me? Not doing it enough to...
Orbital inbound.
What do we got going on out here?
Sending in an eagle.
500 going out. Watch the big red line.
Democracy's on its way.
How'd you like to taste some freedom?
Outpost cleared.
That big turret that was looking at you all is gone. There might be another one, however, and I do believe I see one.
Requesting air support.
500 going on top. Should take care of the one tower. Turret.
Attack underway. Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Yep.
Package acquired. High value sample collected.
Run this back to base for funsies.
To the skies. Drop.
Ow.
Marking location, southeast.
What is the turret that shot at me? There you are. Eat shit and die. Now where'd the head go? Fucking shit. Ugh. There was a head here. Now it's gone. You know, where's the damn head? Rolled all the way this way.
Package acquired.
Okay. Oh. Second thought, maybe the head will just come with us for a while.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Guess barbed wire.
Requesting air support.
Or maybe that'll happen.
Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
Thought outpost spotted.
Ready to liberate.
Bot asset destroyed.
Found something.
Now, this thing has a low exit muzzle velocity.
Boss fabricator, north.
Don't appreciate that very much.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting sentry.
I really don't appreciate having to wait for my... Fuck me! Those turrets are getting a little too creepy. Is there a reason why my hit detection just went right through that motherfucker?
Requesting sentry. Heavy, northwest, close.
I'm probably gonna... Whoa, I saw that. Where's your eye?
Requesting
I saw it.
order.
Motherfucker.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
There we go. Just marked it.
Reinforcing.
Throw it high so he doesn't have to wait if no one else throws him. But so high that it's you can use that gun there if you want, but otherwise, yeah. Is there something I can ramp it over? I could just go this way.
Dropships.
Cancel that. Say hello to democracy.
A lot of hardware coming down, be advised.
Requesting tac pack. Requesting advanced weaponry. Tac pack, inbound.
Okay.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Throwing grenade. Democracy has planned.
Oh, careful, F1.
Tagging location. Never mind. Got equipment.
Poor sucker. That's what it took to get your attention? Ow! I'll remember that. Fuck your flag.
I got the terminal. Hellbomb. Clear the area. Tagging location.
Automaton facility destroyed.
Feels good.
Requesting air support.
I really wish there was a way to flip that shit over without using a grenade, and I don't have the right one on to do that.
100 meters. To the skies.
Really? You couldn't grab that ledge, you asshat.
Never mind.
Box. North. 100 meters.
500 out on dog. I wouldn't run next to the dog Y4. It's gonna go pop pretty hard. Oh shit! Fuck. Shit. Who died? It wasn't me, was it? I saw a skull and I didn't see what the skull was.
Reinforcements.
Ow, fuck. Okay.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Marking location east.
Eat shit.
Calling down a sentry. Sending an eagle.
Activating jump pack. Fire in the hole!
Okay. Maybe not the sharpest thing I ever did.
Drop ship!
Okay. Yes, I get it. You're not happy with what I did.
Sending in an eagle!
Coming in hot.
Have a taste of democracy! Requesting air support!
Oh, darn it.
Calling down a sentry!
You son of a bitch. Okay. Where do they call the thing now? Pay attention. So pay attention.
Reloading.
Requesting sentry!
Have a taste of democracy! Ah!
Sending in an eagle.
Oh, darn it.
Heavy, west, close. Going to fly beacon. Out of ammo.
Marking location. Supplies.
Support weapon.
Ow.
Heavy, northwest, close. I got the terminal. Hellbound north, clear the area.
Freedom has prevailed. Now head to the extraction point.
Only a rare
Tagging
sample.
map.
Heavy.
Okay.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down a vehicle. Box.
Sorry.
Outpost cleared. Objective critical stratagem available.
Sending in an eagle.
Take liberty.
Calling in a hellbomb.
Right on target.
Oh, hi. Dear sir.
Objective located. West.
I got the terminal.
Your corpse will be extra bright in the night, my friend.
Drop ships!
It's fine.
Requesting air support.
Requesting air support.
Oh shit.
Delivering payload.
Requesting sentry!
Objective critical stratagem available.
Throwing in a hell bomb.
Oh Jesus.
Drop ships!
Okay, I get it.
Engaging terminal.
Hi.
Hell bomb.
Extraction is available.
Requesting orbital!
Oh no! Duck! Someone capped that fucking hell bomb. Luckily I had a rock. Ooh.
Changing ice. New mag.
Found something!
Heavy. Southwest. Close.
Ouch. I got comboed to death. Fucking on.
Joining the fray. Going in extraction.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Oh Jesus.
Going down a sentry.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
There's my shit.
Calling down a sentry!
Ending in an eagle.
Drop ships!
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Requesting air support.
Attack underway. Requesting air support.
west. Marking location, west. Changing ice.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Activating jump pack. Bots.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Bots, west. New man!
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Orbital inbound. To the sky. Marking extraction.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Sending in an eagle. Dropship.
Another sweeping victory for Super.
We missed a thing. Oh well. Admit, Dominator does have low exit velocity. The round travel is kind of meh. But other than that, it's not exactly, it's mostly made to be a sniper rifle either, so. But it does perform some duty. Pretty sure the projectile does lose a little bit of heft over some range. I remember them talking about it, saying something like, the more propellant spent, the less is at the end for it to go pop, which kind of makes a degree of sense.
Helldivers. Glad to have you.
But really, most of your thing that goes popping around like that is already in the tip, not part of the other thing above. But yay, side order.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Young money. And I guess that's it for that troop. A fun troop. Alright. And, of course we already have that there.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. The super destroyer is yours.
Of course it's mine. That and the several different bodies that are still in the freezer. Graphic site. And it's really, you know, people might contemplate using some of these. Except, well, it's not helping the ergonomics any, as far as I can tell, at least as far as it's relaying. So, why would you take the red dot off unless you really just wanted it in more open view? In which case, one of the reflex lights having less junk around it does kind of make sense. Level 10 is when this thing gets more paint jobs. Let's see here. Anyways, I do think it's doing pretty good though. Looks like everybody's off for now. Of course, he's in a private game. Hey, Roman, you're in a filled up game. This Unreal fellow is solo thing here. Oh man, I'm like sliding down as I play this game here. I guess I'll take a moment here. I can get rid of this thing here. There we go, pop that out. And Spotify's open for whatever reason. Which that would be a quick way to get copyright claims, so no. And, well then. I guess what we could do is let you look at this thing. And I could take a little bit of a be right back. And, this defense is just not going to happen. I'd find it hard to believe, unless we really get a station and a blockade happens to line right up after we, like, smash this through. It's not what I find to be in the cards. Looks like they're trying to take some of the cities back over here, too, to not much a great bit with only 213 on planet. So, yeah, right now it's really just a case of... Here we are in the galactic northwest, where we are looking to push back on Curia, and they're definitely pushing into work. And then that'll be a sector cleared of tyranny altogether. And then who knows? Maybe they will push for. They could go to work. I'm kind of surprised they don't like do more here. Maybe because they know if they attack, people get on that super hard. Probably. But yeah. Well, that took a moment for those plants to load back in, huh? I think that they would probably look for maybe clearing this out for no other reason other than it would be a proclaimed another sector that has been retaken. Then it would kind of put in for a double advantage here. So, yeah. Right now, it's definitely all about Curia. So, with that said, though, I think we're going to take a be right back. And I will check my messages. And there's really not much to check. And then we will probably get right back into it. And let me see if I can sort this in such a way that, that I will, you know, take care of both the little thing in the background as well as what I'm doing with the whole OBS thing and clear that be right back thing right off. So Yeah, stay tuned. Listen to the breeze, the sounds, the ocean. And then we'll get back to it. Tell you what. With the be right back thing, maybe I will play a little bit of... No, not with my email. The other little thing here. A little bit of I Am the Law from Endless Taverns, because I really like it.
In the sandbags, rations gone still. Fox crackle static, command's last tale. We stacked our last packs and prayed to the throne, knowing by first light we'd die all alone. But the Emperor protects.
And we'll get back into this. This, of course, is another thing here. That thing is up in the way there, I noticed. Music discovery made easy. How about go fuck yourself? This is also still Endless Taverns. Legion of the Damned. They're very interesting remains of a chapter. Oh, I can't like it because I'm not logged in on that one there.
Bolters ignited without a sound.
I tell you what, maybe we'll hit that one on our next break. Because for now, I'm ready to get back into this. And that means... well, that means I'm going to leave that one thing alone. But the one bit here, I'll take that off here. And we will throw this on back down here as well. And this is me skipping right back into the actual game. And let's see here. I went up on here. Oh. Fighting Terminids. No, that's okay. Of course, he's in a private game. That's where he ends. Pending. Received 13 hours ago. Oh, take that. So, let's see. Wonder if that actually means that that person might actually be on. Probably not. And someone's D, of course, is in a private game. Because if you're going to have your D out, you got to keep it private, right? And they're on ship still. What's going on there with them? But I'll probably just go right back into some shit. None of Iron Claws is active currently right now, which, you know, it's the middle of the flippin' day. Well, I guess it's coming a little further along now. Let's see if they set anything up in the Discord. Probably not. Some of them are further out west than me, too, so some are still probably about to get off from work. Others are driving home. Some aren't not back from work yet. Let's see. Looks like I did receive a message here.
The planet cries
PJ
out
Tour
for liberation.
2K. Something about it in my email. I don't care. And yeah, it just is what it is. Alright. But yeah, if that happens a bit, maybe what I'll do is I'll start like finding when or like more of the, well, I'm still trying to actually find when the good options are for randomly just like getting in on things with people. I should really keep better track of that. Let's see, anything here? Tell you what, this I'll donate. Oh, this means I still. Oh right, I can do a little bit of that though because I didn't max it out the last time. Whoops. Try that again. 6,000. I'm willing to part with 6,000. I'll make that back pretty quick and easy. So, right, we'll just, oh, what's going on
Allied
here?
destroyer coordinates.
It's like the early morning of someone dealing with some ICBMs. Let's see if we can get in on it.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
And, yeah, that's ICBM it is. A little bit of some...
Orbit synchronized.
They'll try and... yeah, who am I kidding? 500 it is. Jump pack, Quasar, car. Because I like having fun. That's why. So we'll take the dashy run. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine as a super sheriff.
Calling down support weapon. Requesting tac back.
We've got equipment.
Orbital incoming.
Oh. Mobile incoming.
We've got equipment.
Dropship.
Requesting air support.
Yeah, good for you.
Orbital inbound.
Found something. Calling in orbital strike.
He's going all out with that. That was a little closer than I thought it would be.
Heavy northwest.
Damn it, he knocked it backwards and I missed. That's embarrassing. Alright, so what's going on here? Well, look at you.
Reloading. Headed west. On my position.
Hello, my tower of reasons.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Guess I want to take care of all that first up there, huh?
Calling down a support weapon.
Objective completed.
Oh, that's cute.
Sending in an eagle.
Because why not, right? Every time you pick up a shovel, this shit happens, I swear.
Dropship. Heavy southwest. Close.
Ending in an eagle.
Sorry, what? Sorry.
Engage.
Oh, shit.
Liberty dispatched.
Calling down a sentry.
Fine. Sure, why not?
Request eagle orbital.
Thanks for waiting. They're doing fine. What is chasing him though?
Dropping a pin.
Damn it! This mouse pad has got some issues. One way or another, he's gonna die from that. Alright.
Bots.
that time. Okay. You sack of shit. Get parted. Really? Ah.
Sending in an eagle.
Tagging map. South, 200 meters. Requesting orbital strike.
Why didn't you take the cut, buddy?
Mod outpost destroyed.
You know what?
Bounce at this.
To the skies. Two men.
Marking location. Support weapon. Tagging location.
Requesting air support.
Enjoy your Congo line. Nope. Okay. Behind, under the arm, nothing but net. Beautiful. And you lost your body. Oh my.
Orbital inbound.
Jeez, really?
Heavy.
Tagging location. Sending in an eagle.
Really?
Tagging location.
Ow. I see you brought a meat saw. So yeah, he kind of brought his problems to me, I see.
Ready to liberate. Fly. Reinforcing. Calling down a support weapon. Attack pack inbound.
Sounds awfully close.
Dropship.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Sending in an eagle.
I think there's going to be a thing right there.
Objective located.
To the sky. Requesting air support.
Objective located.
Here we go with this again. Are they like armored on certain sides, or like what is the deal?
Tagging location. Sending in an eagle.
Oh hi!
Requesting orbital.
I throw the grenade in?
Requesting air support.
Or really? Dickhead. Big dump truck of a mouth. Let's see.
Calling in
Where he
reinforcements.
came from.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh my. Something shot close at me. Not sure where it came from exactly. Huh.
Calling in orbital strike.
Objective critical stratagem available. Bot
Okay.
asset destroyed.
Calling down a support weapon.
Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay.
Boss, east, 100 meters. Marking location.
Okay, I've clearly irritated these people.
Sending in an eagle. Got equipment.
Okay. No. My Christ. You know what? You all get a 500. You're a lucky customer. Because I know the human slushy is over there too, and 500 coming down. And apparently I missed the slushy machine. You poor soul.
Supplies.
Well, you know what? I
Dropping a pin. North, 200 meters.
won't miss this time. So I have a hard time believing that's gonna... Don't tell me that. No. Don't tell me that survived a 500. I will call you a liar. Nothing made of glass on this earth should survive a fucking 500. Wow.
Tagging location. Requesting air support.
You shot me how through a building, motherfucker?
Tagging map.
Wow. That is a lot of motherfuckers.
Requesting air support.
I seem to have a bit of a fan club down there.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Requesting air support.
Requesting orbital strike.
Tagging map. West. 200 meters.
Marking location. Tagging location. Tagging location. Cancel that.
Okay.
To the skies.
I really could have used some stems.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
I'm probably gonna die. These guys soak up fucking ammo boxes. Like, there's...
There is but one specimen to survive treason.
Reinforcing.
I really wish
Calling in
more of the
reinforcements.
kids these days would stay on an open mic.
Heavy, north, close. Sending in an eagle.
Ow.
Dropping a pin. Southwest, 200 meters.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting tac pack.
Bot asset destroyed.
Sending in
God
an
damn
eagle.
it. Hand twitched.
Tagging location.
You're lucky.
Drop ships.
Marking location. Requesting orbital. Tagging location.
Dropping a pin. West.
Requesting air
300
support.
meters.
Marking location. Requesting air support.
To the sky.
Tagging location. Affirmative. Marking location.
Supplies.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Tagging map.
Not
West.
do a
200
thing.
meters.
Reloading.
Engaging terminal.
Not sure if he realizes it. He could already be down there.
Thanks, SD.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Tagging location. Affirmative.
I've got this one.
protected over there, I guess.
Dropships! Bots, south.
Oh my. Is there a turret to throw down for these gunships? That'd be great.
Bots, northwest.
Or that.
Not engaging. Don't need it.
Tagging location. Never mind. Southeast.
Laid the shot perfect.
I got the terminal.
I fired already. Just leave them to their fate.
Freedom has prevailed. Now head to the extraction point.
Let's see if they survive that. Looks like he got hurt, but not dead. Ow! Fuck. No, they really need to make those chainsaws make more noise. That still irritates me.
Calling in orbital strike. Requesting air support.
Tagging map.
What kind of quacks think chainsaws will just come at you quiet like that?
Tagging map. Northeast.
200 meters.
Dun, 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 dun.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
They never even heard your death, and they were not far from you.
Requesting advanced weaponry. We've got equipment.
What are they doing over there? Really, dude?
We've got equipment.
You too? You poor dumb idiot.
East.
Requesting sentry.
Okay, eventually they heard some of that.
Affirmative.
Dropping a pin. I need supplies.
Marking location. Affirmative. Sending in an eagle.
I saw the sign. Opened up my eyes and saw the sign. found free money. And this guy found his death.
Calling down a sentry!
And there's stems here. Thought I saw a blue box. Oh well.
Requesting air support.
Requesting sentry!
Requesting vehicle.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital strike. Requesting orbital.
Reinforcing.
Dropshipping.
ETA, T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Sending in an eagle. Reinforcing.
No?
How about a nice couple?
ETA, T-minus 1 minute.
Follow me.
Box, west.
Helldivers will never die. Oh, my leg.
ETA, T-minus 20 seconds. ETA, T-minus 10 seconds.
This is Pelican 1.
I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Marking extraction point. Dropship. Injury?
Oh boy.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Oh, really?
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Well, so much for that. Why, oh why would you leave your friends behind like that?
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Another sweeping victory for Super.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate him just jumping in that quick. But I don't know. How much time was left on the clock? I don't believe that 29 minutes thing. Yeah, I'd much rather him throw 500 or something and back off. And we could have gone back in. Not happy with that. I can kind of understand, but yeah. Prodiga. pounder of stuff.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Oh, and then he fucking leaves.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. Now that you're, the war is as good as won. Welcome aboard, Helldiver, and congratulations on completing your training.
Completing my training? What the fuck you talking about? Bitch, I've been here since week 1. Alright. I want the other lady to come back and replace this bitch. And let me see something here. I'm gonna see if anybody is about. It doesn't seem like it. Apparently a deployment sign up here. It's there. Bloodthirsty and Furious is what apparently MSG Soul is playing. And Watcher is playing the Backpack Hero. And of course I'm playing Helldivers and logged in here. Gorilla is playing Crusader Kings 3. Which he is a part of Eagle Squad, Star Marshal. He's a and he's got a 505 tag on there, which means he's technically ranked in with part of 505th, so he's technically part of 2 different groups at the same time. MSG Soul. I'm really not a fan of that. Whoa. I found a thing on the Discord where some of the avatars and some of the names are vibrating. Alright. So... clear off here. Docks for what the hell that's saying.
Another perfect day to defend freedom. Good luck out there, Helldiver.
And he's playing Ultra Kill. Ugh. Good grief. Sorry, I'm actually still here. I'm just kind of laying some message over to
Democracy conquers all.
Damn it, I did it again. I start chatting up a thing. Oh, maybe he's a space cadet. No, I won't make that space cadet super have a familiar tag bit. I don't know. It just seems like the curse. I join a group and either something's like not going right, or it just starts. I get in right when things are starting to fall apart. It's
Democracy conquers all. Another perfect day to defend freedom.
Yeah, I don't know, chat. The chat that's non-existent. There's just really not much on the upbeat right now. Although I'm playing pretty decently, but other than that, I mean, there's no major order going on. I mean,
Greetings, Helldiver.
I guess we did get some super credits, a little bit at least. I kind of figured that maybe more people would want to play from the Iron Claws, but there's some that are playing
The
other
planet
games.
cries out for liberation.
Oh, dude, shut up. There are people playing other games, so there's definitely some home from work. I couldn't get in on a game that seemed to be two that were filled up with others. Another came in and was offered to kick someone so he'd have room because they had two randos, but I wasn't made that same offer, and I figured, okay, well, I won't push it right now. I'll see if anyone offers. No one did, but then I figured, okay, well, they're getting that match started, so they went through that match. I figured, okay, well, figured maybe I would ask if then after that when there was a spot between rounds, that maybe I could get some spot in there. And I was gonna see, you know, what one member would her answer would be, because she's kind of acted kind of funny around me, I think. And I don't know why, other than apparently she had a, from what I was understanding, a not great situation with some other guy, who's indeed got kind of busted down for those actions, because he was saying stuff that was apparently uncomfortable, and he was drunk, and it apparently happened something like that before. And but at least this is what I can like kind of catch from stray bits here and there. And I don't know, it feels like I get vibes from her that she'd rather not have me along. It could be just me, but I was going to see what her answer was going to be, but then sure enough, Bear came in, and that's like, that makes pretty much a full team if they're all playing. And I just kind of said, well, I see that you got like your regulars kind of all together, and I just kind of slipped and bowed on out. And yeah, so maybe I slipped out too quick, I don't know, but I had someone else who wanted to play, who hadn't played with me for a long time anyway, so I kind of played with them instead. And Bear reached out to me. He said I slipped out like too quick for an answer, that they had an opening or such, but I don't know. It's kind of a bummer, because this is like a group that came and sought me out to join, and I've joined, and I don't know, it feels like it's now falling through the same things that happened with other ones, like the early ones I joined at one. And then the irony is I like joined 101st, and I loved how lickety split the sign-ups were, and in went. Dude, I wish I could mod him to shut the fuck up. Maybe I can. But it's not going super well. Kind of like my YouTube channel. But yeah, all jokes yet also reality aside, it's, I don't know, I'm trying, but it seems like groups either are so big and everyone else is going to be like important that you don't get heard, even when like the 505th, I had some guy all in my ear like, oh yeah, your ideals we listen to, blah blah blah. I'm like, then I kind of just get capitalized on by their command and told off for using company chat, and then I never did, and then the squad chat, and then I'm like, okay, but no one ever said don't do that in squad chat before. And I was literally asked by other 505 specialists and whatnot to try and, you know, bring people from my squad. So I was messaging from squad, and it was working, because for the longest time in 505 nobody was dropping at the times that I was in, and I was finding a way around that. And then I kind of got talked down on by the same dude in the black and white helmet. And then I eventually went back, and I knew that, you know, I would bring it up, and since he's a friend of the group's owner for the 505, that nothing was going to happen to this guy. And sure enough, all he had to say was like, oh, I wasn't talking down to you, I was just stating blah blah blah. Like, dude, you say you were. It's definitely not the vibe. And then I don't see anywhere where he corrected the other guy who made, you know, brown-nosing comment on top of that. But yet, sure enough, the owner of the 505th said that guy shouldn't have done that. So he was able to do on that, but not on the fact that, you know, his own friend. And it was like, why am I doing this to myself? So I left. Like, again, I really just joined in to, you know, because someone was like, oh, you should bring it up with command. And I'm like, I highly doubt it's going to do anything. And I was right. And I'm mostly a second line player these days, and I do play a good chunk of Helldivers. I am over 150, or as over 150 as you can be until they put an uncap of those levels again. And everywhere I go, it's just there's some kind of problem, or problems just start cranking up. And once you leave a group, a lot of people just don't fucking talk to you anymore. It's very cliquey.
The galactic war waits for noon. Are you
But
ready, Helldiver?
there's other people who are willing to talk to you at random in Helldivers, so there's plenty of room to, meet some friends, go hang out, stuff like that. I don't know. I just find myself kind of the whole Green Day, the whole walk alone thing, because I just keep coming back to doing randoms. I'm sure other people have like their closer friend bits, but they're in with other bits. All these other people just keep doing private games. It's just kind of annoying. And you can tell that they're doing it for farming reasons. I can't help but feel that the moment I do it for farming reasons is the moment
Allied destroyer coordinates
they're
received.
suddenly gonna, crack down on it, and then I'll have to
Mission
lose money
coordinates
for it.
locked.
But I don't know.
Hellpods prime.
But yeah, content
Engaging
has been
orbital
slowed down
thrusters.
again in Helldivers 2, although I have to admit, the one warbond came faster than I thought it would. The rifle doesn't feel great,
Orbit
truth be told.
synchronized.
I still have fun moments with it, but it would be a lot more fun if I had like some regular friends to like talk to, but it still feels far and few between when they come in, and when they are, they're kind of more up about playing with other people, it feels like. And I don't know, it's kind of like with Monster Hunter World, where heavy bolt gun users were practically shunned. In fact, they were shunned, because people would say that they're not in any kind of skill base, yet that's bullshit, because your defense as a heavy bolt gun it's a rough game, and you can't do enough damage to solo as much, so something could get away. So you'd have to play with others, and then suddenly they don't want to play with you anymore. And the other heavy bolt gun users largely were leaving because they were being treated like that. Then they're like, oh, well, they fixed it now. Now they're super strong. I'm like, it's a little too late, It's kind of hard to go back at this point, like a year later. And now it's like multiple years later for me since I played Monster Hunter World.
Calling down a sentry.
And of course, now we're on Wilds, and that's after the other Monster Hunter game came out, which was having corrupted saves. So that's like, wow, then why would I want to be involved when I can lose my shit at any time? It's, I don't know. The games industry and the way people fall together on games and stuff, it's just very different. Especially when you don't have as much money to keep buying the new games, and people say, oh, well, there's free-to-play games. Like, yeah, but the stuff that you really want, much of the time, if not pay to win, is still going to cost some bucks, or practically, all your free time. Like, all your free time. And not usually because it's fun. Especially with PvP.
Thoughts?
It's just all about, hey, we're going to see how we can,
Drop tips.
go ape shit on each other. And I'm kind of over that
Calling down a sentry.
in my now older age, and I kind of already was even before that,
Activating jump pack.
because
Calling in a hell bomb.
I don't know, it's the same strifes. You do too good, you're a cheater, and people try to rough up your groups from within by joining and causing problems. And then if you're not good enough, a bunch of people will never let you forget it. Like, any bad day is just the end of it, And I'm kind of not digging that. And then you really get this mentality from like what real life sports we're getting about how like, oh yeah, and talking trash, and like they kind of took the funsies bullshit factor from like WWE wrestling and acting where there's more anger towards each other than there really is. They're actors. And then they fed it into the real life sports world somehow. Oh, I'm missing these shots now. Dude, well, really? Fuck. I just run around with my fucking pistol all day long.
Calling down a sentry.
I don't know. Without a regular, people to keep you in on the game, even when you are having fun, you start looking back on things and it loses something. And it gets to the point where you care less about stuff like that. And, I know I should have dashed backwards and shit like that, but I was like, I'll just see if it makes me flinch and miss the shot. Instead it outright killed me. I don't know. It's a mood dampener. And it seems like no matter where I go, I'm just not going to find a real answer for it. And I don't know really why that is. You see that, chat? 500 was right in front of him. Blew up.
Southeast, 50 meters.
Blew the fuck up. And he's still just 100% practically. Look at that. His arms aren't even off. Just why? The 500 was dead in front of him.
Dropships. Liberty save me.
Ugh. Just
Requesting objective equipment.
Calling down a vehicle.
Yeah, my mood's flattened a bit, chat. My non-existent chat. Maybe a drive will make me feel better.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Try to collect things for others, because I know I don't need them.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
Yeah. Guess I made it back in time.
Calling down a sentry.
Why?
Throwing supply beacon.
What the fuck? Arrowhead. I bailed out because it was not looking good. And that's how you were paying me? What, did I get murdered by the door or something? What the fuck?
Headland.
Like, just finding new ways of doing things and finding more bugs is really more of what I have to live for in this game right now.
Automaton facility
Requesting
destroyed.
sentry.
Did someone else have the same loadout as I, or is it just that's where it was? Like after it got caught in the wedge after my car blew up for no good reason? I don't even know
Requesting
anymore.
sentry.
I really don't.
To the skies.
Guess I should have stayed with the car.
Reinforcing.
Oh, hello.
Throwing grenade!
Bomb fabricator.
Yeah,
North,
that can happen.
100 meters.
Ow. Ow. Okay. Does this piss off everybody? Oh, look at this asshole. Oh shit. I realize I made a bad move there.
On outpost.
Ending in an eagle!
Oh boy. Did it kill the eye? It's weird. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Hello.
Dropships.
Dropships. Oh no.
Requesting sentry.
Yep, that broke the eye. Alright. Where are these other, things?
Fox, southwest.
Oh shit. Eye. That's right, stand on it. Like a complete moron. Still burning over there? It looks like he's still burning. Surprise!
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Calling down fortifications.
Okay, yep, I get it. I get it. I do. I do. So did you.
One step closer to mission completion.
Whee! Hi. Alright, so... I don't know where the other ones are at. How?
Tagging location. East.
Le Pew! Ow. Okay, it's gonna be like that, huh?
Sending in an eagle.
Oh, it's you. Well then.
Calling down a sentry.
Ow. Just so you know.
Calling down a sentry.
Like using resources from...
Tag pack inbound.
Normally I would frown on shit like this and using resources for myself and stuff like that, but the game is in just such a state, you know?
Elbow long. Clear the area.
You serve democracy well. Extraction awaits.
Throwing grenade!
Calling down a sentry.
They seem to spend more time shooting each other and making some smart decisions.
Activating
Granted,
jump
with
pad.
that many things going on at once, it's can be a bit of an ask.
Box, south.
Engaging. I'll take it.
Oh, look at you all. It's like, oh no, my leg.
Outpost destroyed.
Ow, 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 ow.
Box, northwest.
Come on, really? Go away. Finally. I had to die from impact. But... but yeah, if I was trying harder, I could have soloed this place, I'm pretty sure. Someone finished off the last one, though. And I was just kind of, yeah, whatever, in this frame of mind right now. Boop. Alright, what even else is going on?
Tagging map, east, 200 meters.
Let me go get my car. I could even call another thing, but I'll just get my damn car. And then I'll go drive.
Supplies.
To that thing over there. Just elevator music for that one, please. No, thanks. I'd understand if they would actually stop and like hang around a car that's hanging out like this. Is that skulls in there? Wow, that's pretty morbid. But you know, war does that to people.
Tagging map, northeast, 300 meters.
That's still a thing. Something about landing directly on its top makes it a lot more sensitive. And I've seen a brand new truck go the same way. I could believe that one though, because it did definitely take some damage already. But even without damage, it seems land just right on its top, it's done for. And that feels a bit much.
Extraction is available.
Oh, look at this.
Requesting tac pack.
Liberty save me! Liberty save me! Liberty save me!
Okay. Oh, looks like your sign caught it. Burn, heretics. Ow. That's been happening a lot too. See how that 500 just disappeared and did nothing? But I love how their grenades will work and the physics work not to your advantage in other situations.
Fox, east.
Just what the fuck?
Sending in an
It
eagle.
would have been beautiful if the 500 went off the way it was supposed to. And it's just not. And it makes no fucking sense. Which one of us is going to make the first move, buddy? Oh.
Reinforcing.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
I was just going to disarm him.
Approved. Reinforcements on the way.
It's already done to disarm both of me. Oh, you want this fight, huh? How's it feel to be a melee specialist, like, and die to a guy who beat you in the head with a pistol continuously? Shot you in the ass. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Is that why you didn't come around? Because you saw your buddy was going to make a move? I love it. There's a little fence.
Helldivers never die. Marking location west.
Oh, how I hate you. And they jump away and snap back and...
Requesting sentry. Calling down a support weapon.
Oh. I'm sorry, that second headshot was unnecessary. Okay. That took a lot more shots than I thought it would have to. What was that?
For prosperity.
There. Now, can your explosion take out the guy next to him? Great. Really? Yes, you're gonna go do your rounds, right? Go ahead. Come into this building.
I'm bleeding out.
Calling in reinforcements.
Requesting air support. Activating jump pack.
Calling
Hi.
in extraction.
Bye.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Thank you.
Ow. Okay.
Requesting tac pack.
Oh, hi.
Tac pack
Da da da
inbound.
da da.
Calling down a support weapon.
Da 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 da. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting fortifications. Heavy, north, 50 meters.
Requesting vehicles.
Don't mind me, I was just kind of fucking around. Had a bad day again. something, get in the car. You can come take the drive up, J3. Oh, careful, Razorhead, though. There's a rocket launcher apparently behind it.
30 seconds.
Said I'm sorry. Had a bad day again.
20 seconds.
Something wrong. The same old song.
T-minus 10 seconds.
She puts me off, she puts me on. Whoa.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Pelican 1 preparing to depart.
Oh no, what about G1? He's not that close. Oh, I guess he kind of is.
Feels good. Help on board. Clear the area. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
You have maintained our way of life.
Oh, but yeah, Chad, I don't know. Maybe it's just time to play a different game. But yeah, it just feels like group after group just kind of falters. And I have to admit, a lot of my other friends just kind of aren't really super snug with Helldivers 2. Like the ones that are from Sky Pirates. Or, you know, the rig to run it they can't get access to. Sadly, you know, when you're someone who doesn't make much of an income and don't spend much on games, and then other people are kind of in that similar boat, you kind of stick in the place where accumulatively you can be. Even Second Life's not doing so great in some things because they updated the graphics system last year, and it's made it harder for people to do some things in that now, for like especially with flying. But
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
yeah. What did dude say? Want me to call extract and sure enough, my heart's just not as much in it. Where did I make level 10 with this thing? I can't hit the thing, so this is probably going away. Yeah. That's your first sign that someone's disconnected. That means they just kind of quit game. Either that or they could be farming the one spot. I guess it is level 10, but it's like desert color.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
Thing. Yeah. But maybe it's just time to knock it off right now. Go do something else, play something different. I don't know. It's definitely a bummer that, you know, people got their things, and normally the other thing is my thing, but I'm kind of taking a break from it. But I also like Helldivers. Not too many of my other friends that I've known for a long time really into Helldivers. And yeah, I don't know. other people have kind of gone missing, as they do in life. Angled fork grip, which I guess you could swing it around faster that way. Yeah, sure enough. But, guess I could do that. I mean, generally you don't go popping the Dominator off super fast over and over again anyway. I don't know. There's things to ponder. Flashlight. Laser sight. I don't know. I probably should try the angle sight sometime and see, you know, how those different things feel. 'Cause sure enough, like Dominator, you don't go pam 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 pam, just like super fast. But I don't know. It's kind of mostly a single fire weapon, but you can pop them off pretty quick if you want. Let's see. Well, at least can afford it for right now. Because, you know, dem requisitions. You spend some of it, because otherwise you're... Really, game? I think it just crashed again. You know, when I'm fooling with the weapon customization, which, you know what? I think it's a sign, chat. I'm really not feeling things as much, and apparently I could catch up with someone. Someone else had a thing going on there. Yeah. So, yeah, nobody's watching anyway and probably never will. So... I will, I guess, just say, that'll be the end of it. And, yeah. And I don't even think it's because of using OBS at the same time. I think it's just really the game's current state. It's been super crashy, and it crashed that time while in gun modification, which everybody else has been saying has been happening plenty. And yeah, my mood's just kind of shot. Mostly because I see a bunch of people playing other games and shit, and I don't know. I'm just... What the fuck? Apparently something about a Shikiti toilet is now for sale in the Discord shop. Which now they give you a hover over layover thing that you didn't ask for. Just to block some of your chat. But yeah, right. So, the state of the world's blowing up. Things are getting shot. People are dying. People are going off to do their own thing. Other people are having fits over who got elected. I have to admit, if it comes down to the bit where tariffs makes everything more expensive, that average Joe, or even poor Joe like ourselves, can no longer afford things like gaming. Well, you've seen what happened to the insurance CEO. What do you think's going to happen to CEOs of other companies and everyone else when people are just in such a state and they have almost nothing to look forward to much of the time? Those people are going to go off the fucking deep end. Me, I'll probably just go watch some other things. I'll find ways to watch things. I can play the backlog of games that, you know, have gone through their beta tested areas. And it seems like the companies that really pushed hard to make things work right before they were released, or at least largely so, are the companies that are no longer in business because it spent money to do that, and the other companies are living off the backs of their clients. Like, which, you know, not to just, you know, gain money, but are charging them for the luxury of doing all of their beta testing for them. And this is no new news. It's just, there's just nothing to do to stop it, and there probably never will be. It's just a different age, different ideas. I don't know. And when you don't have an income to support this sort of it in the long term, and you don't really even get people who want to watch, it's hard. I mean, I can't even get my other friends to like really talk much, but I kind of fell out of it. But when you get sick and people can go on with their lives and you just don't seem to have much of a way forward, and several other people are able to get all these things because they have these diagnosed bits like clinical depressions and attention disorders and all this other stuff that, you know, I mean, people have said I've had stuff like that in the past, and well, I just don't. I've never gained any kind of benefit. I was basically, you either get past it or you get beaten by your father. And then it comes down a bit where you work hard enough to the point where you've damaged your back enough that anytime you press your spine too much for too long, it pretty much causes a host of other problems with the back, and you can't do as much. And then that heals up, then you get random nerve damage out of nowhere. And somehow to the state you're not bad enough that you supposedly wouldn't be able to work, but then every job will use that as a reason why they shouldn't hire you, and some of them, even just with racist ladies who don't like white people, will just find a way to use that as, yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to do the job. So, one of these days I'm going to find out the name of that watch store again. Probably ask my other friend. And he doesn't talk to me much either, but I'm sure if I ask him, he'll tell me. Because they kind of apparently got rid of him, like, shortly after. And then I guess I can at least bring up, not that anyone's going to really listen, but what company that was, so you can be fully aware that if there's a little old lady that doesn't like white people, it seems, in a certain mall, or were there, and the name of that watch company that just has those kind of employees, going into an age where it's going to be probably slightly less tolerated now, because for a decade it seems it's all in favor and all in fad to claim white people have all these like super advantages, when in reality it just means they're the only one with it. Well, I'm sorry, not the only one, because apparently they're able to say Asians are white adjacent now, and somehow that's not super racist to the point where they lose their jobs. People might not be able to play their race card quite as hard anymore. Meanwhile, I don't know. I know I'll never be able to, even though that not only am I a pale son of a bitch, but I also am part Polish, and I never got my own personal hate group to go against all the people who wronged me for that one. So where's my outrage group? Yeah, I'd like to know. I guess to a degree some of them got out and vote because, well, the people complaining about how, you know, Orange Man got in are a bunch of the people who kind of like got into being part of the reason. Told a bunch of people how they didn't belong. Like, oh, you're just pale, you shouldn't work, you shouldn't be here, or oh, well, if you're an ally, I'll just put them up front, they're white, they won't get hurt, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of basically racism on the other shoe, on the other foot routine that I just guess kind of backfired a little bit, I guess you could say. And now, sure enough, just like I tell both sides of the government have been playing you. They have, they probably forever will be. Because anyone who wises up probably a little bit too much is probably going to be the one who suddenly catches a strange thing in their computer, or a strange listening device, or otherwise a strange warrant that they supposedly were this problem or that, because then, you know, if it's officially the paperwork by the right people, it's not, you know, injustice, is it? Is it? Is it? It just is what it is. And things are not going to get better until it gets massively worse. And it's kind of like, I don't remember the names right now, but someone asked a wise man once, so what's the future look like? Imagine a boot stomping on a face forever. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what he said. And it seems to go further and further down that route. Oh, man. But right, I'm just muddling on, and no one's going to listen to it unless I suddenly turn up dead, in which case they'll probably just erase it all anyway. And it's not going to otherwise be a great thing to, you know, unlike Boogie and all these other peoples, I don't have Simpson sympathizers to really agree with me about how shit's just really bad for anyone to really care that much, except for maybe a couple of personal friends, and you kind of don't want them in your ear about it all the time, like getting back in all of your business that you indeed don't feel really like you have a place among any of it anymore. Because when you don't have that money to spend on new games, the market no longer looks to you, and I understand that. But meanwhile, when we had money, well, the market was still not looking to you and trying to shovel how you should feel about things down your throat while making you pay for it. And I think at least part of that's really tipped its hand too far, to the point where even the Anita Snark Sleazian basically admitted it's like, oh, well, DEI, it couldn't succeed with DEI as it is, not because it's failed, but because it works to how basically it was designed. Meaning she played you. She played you all. And that was your champion that you were pushing up for so long. And then it's like, it was proven on video that she was in school going on how she didn't like video games. But then people are all like, oh, that's not real, even though that AI art was definitely not in the hands of average Joe yet at that time. And people just take copium even before it was copium, and well, eventually more people caught on, stopped funding her site, but too late. Sweet Baby Inc. and all of them were able to find the same kind of marketing value because of all y'all who just were going to go that way. And now you're going to probably have to deal with a decade of a bunch of people who find anything that smells or tastes or even remotely looks like something that's DEI pushing, like Ironheart. Hey, it's a Power Armor type show. If I didn't have to pay a horrible amount of money to watch it, I'd probably give it a watch. But companies don't work off of, hey, we'll just make the money back on franchising and advertisements. No, it's, hey, guess what? We're going to just paywall that shit outright behind a super streaming service. Where basically what South Park had to say about that with the stream wars was just, it was a funny, smart way of the social commentary, as per usual. It's like you're all thinking that you're all going to use the same stream and all with the streaming. There's only room at the top for so many, chat. And it's why I saw how many people are going towards running up that hill with game development and stuff like that. And coding really is not where I wanted to be anyway. And I was bullshitted by the college that was saying, oh yeah, you want to be in this section to do all that. And turns out that's just where they had seats left, and sure enough, they conned me into it. And you find just how jaded you really should be with companies, developers, all this stuff. It is a degree of bullshit art in a way that's not super enjoyable when you find out a lot of that. Unlike with a lot of other video games and storytelling, it used to be, okay, well, there's a technical limitation, but now here's a written reason as to why that is, and it makes the immersion all the better because suddenly it makes sense. And then, you know, your imagination can really fill in the rest. Kind of like how the novel over the movie sometimes can feel better because your imagination fills in what's described, but fills it in all the better. Well, so too sometimes comes the bit of the ye old 16-bit 2D hand-drawn into sprite art things where the imagination can see that, but take over in some great visual effects mixed in with just enough of it to be left to the imagination, where suddenly that late night playing an old game like Castlevania, you know, has its, you know, its own merits. It's kind of similar. And of course, I guess it's going to really change depending on how you were brought up, what you were brought up with, and yeah, like the late night TV and some movies and stuff like that. It can be a good vibe. Screens are a comfort to me. Kind of see with some stuff, but eventually you need to find all the more interesting stuff out there to keep watching and whatnot too. And thankfully, not everything's shit when it comes to that. There's some interesting series out there, and some stuff's just so bad it's funny. Like that one superhero movie where it was another thing that was trying to play up some of the DEI angle to the point where it's just obviously a crutch because the rest of the show was just so bad. The writing was terrible. The up and flying away type thing that they did looks so hokey that you might as well see the strings, because they just kind of zipped up there in a direction that was so lazily done. And you wonder why people weren't watching. Like, oh my god. It's one thing if that's like the bit for your show where it's meant to be a little bit hokey, or you express that, hey, guess what? Well, we're working on a super limited budget, like a stage play. But this was like a network major TV show, like funded by that network. And you know when they're doing the whole bit where it's like, hey, look, it stars these people that are this color that you should love more than blah blah blah, you know, insert whichever one here, does not matter which, everyone's playing it up, you know, if they have any kind of stuff in the game about that, and of like the message is, quote unquote, that you know that they put that in there because it was funding from stuff like BlackRock and whatnot, and they thought that like, oh well, people are all into this too, so we'll get money from that as well as the fact that we're paid to put it in here, and then they don't put the money into the production at all, and it just looks like ass. There's no excuse for it, absolutely none, except for, you know, a lot of talents that were good at what they did were told to go away, go home, because you're no longer wanted here. You're problematic by birth. And it's been over a decade of it. Just, it's been like at least 8 years where it's been being punched in the face continuously. If you're a dude who likes average dude things, it's male toxicity, even though it's just you liking whatever it is you like. Not harassing people on the street, not catcalling, just simply enjoying the things you like. But if it's not what they like, it's wrong. It's become its own Bible Belt. And the irony is that it's usually shared by a lot of people who actually are very much against religion. And they fail to see just how much their own thing has basically become this idea of its own faith rather than backing by science, which, you know, to a degree is okay, but when you shove it down everyone else's throat to the point of harm, which you've now entered your own Spanish Inquisition age. And that also goes dually when you are going out of your way to beat on or kick people for voting who you figure was the wrong person. And that happened the first time Orange Man got in. I don't know how much it's happened the second time Orange Man's got in, but sure enough, they're breaking and busting stuff up and rioting, and to a degree I get it. Unless you riot, they don't listen. It takes massive backlash for government or companies to listen anymore. And then you're saying, oh, you're advocating violence, you better be careful what you're saying. I'm not advocating it. Stop trying to put words or meaning in people's thoughts that aren't there. It's the fact that that's what you've really laid things up to be. You've very much managed to put things this way by making it take that much to get a response. It's the facts. And if you don't believe it, okay. When the last time when people were doing some petitions with some companies and trying to get things passed, what did it do? It made news that there was a petition in backdoors. Wasn't even major network news. And then it was always promptly ignored. If you keep ignoring the feedback that they give you, eventually they're going to give you feedback you can't ignore. So maybe learn the lesson now? Only now is a little bit too late for that, huh? But alright, I've sure enough gotten into a thing of just going on and on for way too long. No one wants to look at the screen for very much longer. No one's going to watch it to begin with. I don't think I'm going to become a major streaming star by any means. Granted, I never did get the donation thing set up. I might try my hand with Twitch and then set up a donation thing there. And then with that, because generally people seem to have a little bit better luck with Twitch. Granted, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, Twitch is toxic, it needs to die. I'm like, well, that's because you're angry at Amazon. And believe me, I get that too. But streaming, where you do have your some bits like Markiplier and stuff like that, you know, they kind of got started super early, and I kind of didn't. I was kind of managing an arcade and then doing my stuff there, and it is what it is. You know, it's not impossible, but we'll see. I've seen other people, sure enough, grow their channels a bit, but I'm seeing that growth really hit more for those who are doing Twitch than I've been seeing it work for people that I can relate to that are, you know, having conversations back on YouTube. And maybe that's just also part of a little bit of a sign. And that I should go try and hop on that maybe before that's too late, if it's not already too late. But alright. Thank you for tuning in if you did, or if you were just curious whatever happened to me. Well, you can go over some of the backlog of streamed videos. This one's, sure enough, longer than anyone's going to want to do. It's like 3 hours and 42 minutes and some change. So I'll stop it on here. And probably will try, and maybe I'll just do some shorter ones. But I have to admit, I do like catching the weird, goofy, funny shit on video, and then I can take those clips at any other time. Which is kind of currently what I've been saying, and kind of is true. That's why I just kind of keep streaming. Because I can then just live record, basically, to YouTube, and then not take up my hard drive space. And then I'm sure they'll eventually get rid of it. But till then, it's there. I can grab it, and unlike the Steam recording thing, I can do more than 60 seconds without being super limited as to where I can throw it, how long it'll stay up on that temporary version, what I need to do, this, that, and the other thing, and it's just the better option right now. And I probably will disable the Steam recording eventually, although it has come in kind of funny and handy a couple of times where I didn't set up OBS, so I was able to catch it that way. But it's probably indeed a thing that I can save at least a little bit of impact on the processor. And it's a little bit overkill in a way that's not helping much. Let me stop this. It still says Helldiver 2 is running. It absolutely is not. It's definitely died. So we'll just hit stop on that. And then this will do a dark flicker on my screen and flicker again. So yeah. But what can I say? It's the modern age. Nothing works right. Anyways, yep, thanks. I'm really cutting it off now. So goodbye unto you. Will it be the last time? Probably not, but can't say I have a lot too much to be super faithful about right now. So, one way or another, you have better luck than me.